How's it going, lazy persons? Up, I'm Sixkilla and welcome back to How Stories Die. We are still in the Haruka route. I don't know what's going to come now. It's gone quite clearly off the deep end the entire time. Apparently we're going to the most miserable girl part 3. Fun. A single hand rose from the ground, all lonely in the graveyard. Her head back on her shoulder, the girl swore revenge at the humans who betrayed her. But most of her anger was directed towards the tall and blonde king. She went to the distant lands and met her children. She lived with them as one big family. The girl used Satan's unnatural intelligence to make the family thrive. It was not long before the family expanded to bigger and better scales. From one house to a village, from a village to a city, from a city to a kingdom. Yet the girl didn't age one bit. By that time, the girl was ready to have her revenge. The tall and blonde king may have already died, but his descendants are still alive. The girl's family and the human kingdoms waged a great war. Although the girl's family was much smaller than the human kingdoms, they held their ground using magic and advanced weapons the girl invented with Satan's help. Despite the magic, the weapons and superior tactics, the family lost because of their numbers disadvantage. But the human kings didn't know what to do about the girl. No matter how many times they killed her, she returned to life. One of the court wizards proposed a good idea. Instead of killing her, just create a constant conflict within inside her. He brought a strange device and pointed it towards the girl. This was the last time the girl was seen. The end. 3 PM, the day of the operation. Come on, I know they're here somewhere. I went through every nook and cranny in this room. That's an interesting point, actually, because this is the first time we've gone so far into one of the girls' routes without coming across any of the other girls again. We haven't seen Riko and we haven't seen Nozomi again. Usually they pop up partway in. No such luck this time. Interesting. I'm assuming one's going to pop up at some point and be the Demon King or whatever. Or Demon Queen. I went through every nook and cranny in this room. I know they put a hit... Oh. My eyes spot some shiny metallic devices. There. There they are. I took one and examined it. The white liquid inside them looked so peaceful. Honestly, I'm such a coward. I told Jinsei I'd be ready to kill the criminals without hesitation, and yet... Hey, Brother Horace, where are you? We need to get going soon. The voice came from the other room. 5 of them will do. I grabbed a few and put them deep inside my pocket. I'm coming, wait for me. After a few more last moment directions and tips from Haruka, we said our goodbyes. Good luck, everyone. As long as you stick to the plan, everything will be fine. Yo, bye-bye. I'm gonna kill an arm. You're not gonna actually kill him, right? Well, who knows? Perhaps I'll be given the golden opportunity. But your mission is more important, so good luck. Haruka, don't die on me, okay? I'll be very sad. Why would you be sad if I die? My life has no worth to you other than being a helping hand. Also, I won't die. I never do. I have a few questions about that sentence. Are you all done with this nonsense? The heist will be done by the time you're done blabbering. None of their voices match the trader's voice. Perhaps the trader altered his voice, or maybe he isn't in the order. Brother Toshiaki is right. Forgive me for overextending my words of goodbye. Complete the mission successfully, everyone. We all nodded in agreement. After that, we all started moving towards our positions. Haruka and Toshiaki went to the sewer. Me and Jinsei went to the surface. And Izo went to whatever location the arm is in. We were hiding under the wagon for over 2 hours. Do you think they'll ever come? Shh! Do you want someone to hear you? You're a wanted criminal. Oh, he's right. I should shut up. My heart was pounding in excitement. Once again, I'm going in. Once again, I'll put my life on the line. I hear them. A large group of demons. They're getting closer, yet I still cannot see them. 7. No, 8 of them. I finally saw their feet. 8 demons in total. I could hear the sound of their weapons being dragged alongside the ground. My heart pulse went crazy. I knew that if anyone of them heard me, I'd be dead in less than a second. Jinsei put his hand over my mouth. He wasn't shaking at all. We waited silently until all the demons got inside the wagon. 1 demon in the driver's seat, and the other 7 hiding inside. Only when they were all inside, Jinsei lifted his hand off my mouth. I looked at his face and he looked at me back. His lip whispered one word to me. Go. I got up as silently as I could and entered the backside of the wagon. I held the explosives tightly so they won't make any sound. So I'm just supposed to choose one jug, right? I laid the explosives on the floor and pulled out a syringe in my pocket. The white liquid inside it shined, telling me, "Horace, you're not wrong." My hand was on the jug, ready to open it. Okay, here I go in 3, 2, 1. I quickly removed the cover and look in. The demon inside opened his mouth and looked at me with surprise. I immediately put my hand on his mouth to shut him up. I attempted not to scream in pain as the demon's teeth penetrated the palm of my hand. I shoved the syringe right into his shoulder and pressed. The biting stopped. Just like a statue, the demon went into sleep mode. He won't remember anything that happened. I pulled him out of the jar and silently dragged him out of the wagon. Fortunately, the demons in the other jars didn't hear anything. Shit, my hand still hurts like hell. There's bleeding bite marks all over it. Are sharks and demons related? That would explain those crazy teeth. I got over the pain and loaded the explosives into the jar. Alright, mission accomplished, without any problems. Good luck, Jinsei. It's all up to you now, to blow those up. I'm prepared to jump out of the wagon and run away before anyone sees me, but then... Don't get too close to Haruka tomorrow. If you do so, you will die. Well, will Haruka actually die? I didn't speak to her yesterday because I was afraid the traitor might listen. Shit, I'm so stupid for not telling her. I have to tell her now. I'll save Haruka just like I saved her last time. I'll stay in the wagon. Honestly, I can't believe I'm mad enough to do that. I opened the jug, which I filled with explosives, and jumped right in. Lying inside a jar full of explosives, I thought to myself how crazy it is. But there's no going back now. The wagon already started moving. That means Jinsei already killed the driver. Next stop, Bottas's mansion. Shit, the explosives began to move. One of them fell on my head. Ooh, it didn't explode. But the next one might. I pinned the explosives to the side of the jug to prevent them from moving. Between my pounding heart and the sound of the explosives rubbing against the jug, at every moment one of them could explode on its own and I'll die instantly. A sheer pressure knowing you could die any second. It should have broken me, yet it didn't. My heavy breathing didn't turn to panic. I remained still, breathing in and out, with sweat all over my face. From where does a sudden power of composure come from? I don't know. Maybe it's because of the little experience I have with life and death situations. Maybe because of my determination to save Haruka. Whatever it is. Thank you. The carriage stopped. Does Jinsei stop for a grandma trying to cross the street? No, this is way too long of a stop. We arrived. At any moment, Jinsei should come and open the jug. I lift the dagger to mark which one has the explosives. Come on, Jinsei, you can do it. Is it Jinsei or is it one of the Mammons? I stopped my breathing and covered my mouth. The sound of steps grew stronger and stronger. Who is it? A hand was placed on the jug's lid. I look up as the light of day pierced the darkness inside the jug. Jinsei, it's you. Thank God. But I was the only one showing any sign of happiness. Jinsei stood frozen, a small flame inside his palm. His eyes are wide open in surprise. What are you doing here, Brother Horace? I was about to answer him, but the other jug's opened. Out of one of the jugs, a single hand broke out. The hand was full of scars. Looking at it, my inner survival instinct told me this hand took many lives. And following that hand, popped out an ugly head with a nasty smile. Oh no. Before we could say anything, all the jugs were open. We were surrounded. Each and every one of them was armed. Now that I look at their weapons, I knew why I was so afraid before. All of their weapons were slightly twisted. The many bones those weapons crushed caused them to twist. Looks like we have two stowaways. Let's show them you have to pay for your ride. Horace, get the heavens out of here. Wait, don't. Jinsei put the hand holding the flame in the explosives jar. Run! I turned my head and ran to the exit. Before I managed to walk more than a step and a half, it happened. Pure light and heat filled the wagon and burned everything inside. Everything went up in flames. I landed on the hard ground outside. Wait, how am I outside? How am I alive? I was right inside the wagon. I should have died. And then a large body dropped on me. It smelled like a large chunk of meat that was burned to a crisp. I looked sideways and saw a yellow gem on the ground. No, Jinsei. I failed. I tried to protect Haruka and on accident... The body above me started moving. I got up and took a closer look at Jinsei. He looked really bad. He didn't get hurt from the fire, but he inhaled a ton of smoke in the process. I brushed the coal off his face and put him on my back. You okay there? Can you talk? Yes. I carried him out of the range of the smoke. Thank you. Shut up, I need you to get some medic or a doctor. It was our fault he got hurt. But if we return to base, then... No, I won't survive until then. I told you to shut up, right? I hate to admit it, but his condition was really bad. Both his arms and legs suffered critical damage due to the smoke. It's a miracle he even managed to survive. Why did he do it? Why did he save me? No, Horace, stop thinking stupid thoughts. Your goal now is to save him. I wonder if I lived a good life. Jinsai's eyes suddenly opened in surprise. Brother Horace, look behind you. I turned my head backwards. A single demon in a white suit ran toward the mansion. Shit, he is gonna want his friends. I thought the explosion was supposed to kill all of them. We have to stop him before he warns the backup squad. That would put Sister Haruka in great danger. I now turn my head back to Jinsai. You're right, but first... It really hurts to stand. What? Why are you standing in your place? We have to stop him. In your condition, it should be hard for you to even talk, let alone stand. That might be true, but my duty still remains. To protect Haruka and create a better world. Now come, we have to protect the source of hope. Jinsai didn't wait for me and started chasing the mammon guy. I looked at his figure running in the distance in awe. My resolve still has a ways to go. And even then, I'm not sure it'd ever reach his level. I smiled and started sprinting after them. Hey, wait! I heard the screams of the guard desperately trying to follow us from behind. But he was too far to even pose a threat. We've already gone past the gate, into the realm of the mansion. Due to my pretty lame physique, I can only hear Jinsai and the mammon guy shouting at each other. You're not getting away. Stay away, stay the fuck away. Shit, I already lost them. Think, Horace, where are they? They should be heading for the entrance to the sewer. But it doesn't make sense for a private house to have an entrance to the public sewer. The only place I can think of that has some connection to the sewer is the toilet? The big question. The one that shall determine Jinsai's fate. The question in the center of this battle between life and death. Finally found you. I grabbed him by the neck and pulled him close to my face. With an intimidating expression, I asked him the question. Where is the bathroom? I headed inside the mansion, following the directions of the guard. Hopefully what he said about it being a shortcut is true. Gasping for air, I finally entered the toilet. Whew, so their toilet is just like ours, a big hole in the ground. I was afraid to be something complicated with pipes and tons of buttons that foreigners like to press all at once and then have trauma for life. Speaking about trauma for life, I covered my nose and jumped inside. As soon as I entered the sewer, I was greeted by an awful smell. But that doesn't bother me at all now. There's more important stuff going on. Their steps are echoing through the shallow sewer. Easy peasy. It began to run in the direction of the loud steps. A wild roar tore through my ears. That roar, there was no human nor demon. Not even demons are able to produce such a strong and wild voice. That thing sounds like it's pretty close. I would have increased my speed if I wasn't already investing all my energy in going forward. Great. Just 5 seconds after I got here and something bad is already happening. The sound of the steps stopped. Did the chase reach a conclusion, and if so, I continued going forward in hope of finding something. It didn't take a minute and I already found a pretty bad sign. A trail of blood. Fresh blood, going beyond the corner. Whose blood is it? I turned around the corner full of suspense, afraid of the answer. Jinsai? Brother Jinsai was kneeling down on the floor, looking down in pain. Horace? Are you okay? Where'd the mammon guy go? Did he injure you? No, that was me. I noticed a big fat wound on Jinsai's shoulder. Why would you do that to yourself? Get some adrenaline. Are you nuts? I took the bloody dagger from the ground. Not only are you half dead, you also injured yourself further? Leave it be. There's a more important matter. What could be more important than the fact that you're about to die? The mafioso was a clone. What? Yes, you see that puddle over there? The mafioso turned into a pool of water. So, some kind of water clone? But he somehow managed to open the door to the toilet, right? Water can't do that. The one we saw on the surface was real. He probably switched with the water at the moment I turned a corner. I went over to the puddle and put my finger in it. Yep, there's certainly water from the sewer. My finger now smells like a dead rat combined with urine infused with bacteria. So it was a water clone, right? I don't think so. He exploded right in the middle of the chase. It's more like transferring his soul into a body of water. His soul now returned to his body. Okay, there's nothing we can do about it. Let's treat you first. You can't possibly think of chasing him in your condition. Jinsai started breathing heavily. You know, Brother Horace, transferring your soul into water, it's a really complicated spell. Only a true master of magic can perform this trick. He's saying he was unarmed. I think you know what that means. Are you telling me he went here himself? Why? Probably to make sure that the heist is a success. After all, the theft of the Lemegeton Must be a direct order from the Hold up, I heard someone behind us. Yes, it's... Shh, I'll take care of them. You just rest here. No, but don't worry, it's my turn to help you. I turned around and pointed my dagger. The heavens are you doing? You look like a clown with that knife. Oh, Toshiaki, you're here. Yes, thanks for noticing that, Captain Obvious. Wait, Horace? Stab Brother Toshiaki. Huh? Oh wait, now I understand. Sorry, Brother Toshiaki, you have to make sure you're not a clone. Why would you think I'm a clone? I told him all about the incident. So the arm is here. Good to know. Toshiaki passed the clone test. The blood that came out of his toe was very real. Where is Haruka? Wasn't she with you? Mr. Sniffles was with you too. Mr. Sniffles? Oh, Mr. Sniffles, he's right behind the corner. He's just a little shy around new people. Mr. Sniffles, come out. Brother Horace is a friend. Okay. The voice is pretty slippery like a snake. Oh my god, it's that thing again. That thing is gigantic. Mr. Sniffles, meet the new member of the Order, Brother Horace. Hello? Hello? This is pretty awkward having a conversation with a giant friendly monster. Horace, this is Mr. Sniffles. He keeps anyone away from our base's entrance. Nice to meet you. Why'd you bring him with Toshiaki? Are you deliberately not telling me about Haruka? I knew that if I told you, you would do something stupid. Where is she? She went inside the mansion by herself. She's gonna steal the Lemegeton. What? Damn it, I knew she might try something like that. Ugh. Jinsei made a step forward while letting out a scream of pain. Excuse me, I have to... You're not going anywhere. We have to treat you immediately. The arm is with her. She is in great danger. Jinsei started walking back. Mr. Sniffles. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Mr. Sniffles blocked Jinsei's path. Get out of my way. You can barely walk. I can't just leave her alone against the arm. Well, I can. I couldn't care less about the two of them. And you're coming with me. Why do you even care about me? Just leave me to die like you're doing to Haruka. That's because you're a demon. You're not death incarnate. And I've seen far too many demons die for nothing. Mr. Sniffles, carry him. Okay, sorry. Mr. Sniffles tried to catch Jinsei with his arms, but Jinsei resisted and shoved him away. Brother Horace, you're coming too. Sure, but before that, I have some investigating to do. I winked to Jinsei, and in response he stopped resisting. Fine, if it's you, he whispered quietly. Mr. Sniffles grabbed Jinsei and put him on his back. Sorry. Mr. Sniffles, please lick the floor as you walk. Why? The floor's not tasty. How else would Brother Horace be able to find the way back? Toshiaki gave me an ugly look. Now then, good luck with your investigation. Jinsei gave me one more meaningful look before the three disappeared into the darkness. As soon as Toshiaki went out of my line of sight, I rushed out of the sewer. I hope I'm not too late. If I remember correctly from Izo's sketch, the vault was right in the middle of the mansion. 5:50 PM, so I just have to follow the route Izo showed us and I'll eventually meet Haruka. Surprisingly, there's not even a single guard in the hallway. Seems like the Mammon guys did a pretty good job finding him. Luckily, that works in my favour too. And speaking of luck, a familiar blue-haired girl was running in my direction. Haruka? Haruka stopped in her tracks and smiled to me. Oh, hello there, Horace. Why'd you suddenly abolish the plan? Why are you trying to steal the Lemegeton? It's obvious, as long as it stays here, it'll be in danger of being stolen. I was simply moving it to a safer place. Was? Haruka pulled out a small book of her pocket. The brown cover it had was on the verge of crumpling, but contradicting its lame appearance, there was a shiny purple gem right in the middle of it. Somehow that stone gave me some pretty bad vibes. That's just a feeling. Recognizing that? No. But since I asked about the Lemegeton, I'm assuming that's the Lemegeton. That's the Key of Solomon. That's a book, not a key. And how does it connect to the Lemegeton? The Key of Solomon is another name for the Lemegeton. Then you could have just answered with that. That's great, now let's get out of here. What do you think I was doing? No, not that, the arm is here. He's coming this way. But Brother Izo told us he wasn't coming. Brother Izo was wrong. He's going to be here any moment. We have to get you out of here right now. I grabbed Haruka's hand and ran back to where I came from. Sorry if my hand smells like the sewer, I put my finger inside a puddle. Haruka sniffed it. Hey, what do you... Does it smell like anything? Oh really? That's great. I suddenly froze in my place. Hey, why'd you stop? It just hit me. The danger was here all along. Haruka, check your pocket. What's with the... Just do it. Haruka sent her hand inside her pocket. The Lemegeton is still there. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Where would he go if not for the Lemegeton? What is it all about, Horace? Why are you looking so agitated? Haruka the Arm is a master of manipulating water. Even worse, he can put his soul inside water. And that includes sewer water. No. Then where... Let me answer your question. The gritty voice came from within Haruka. Yet it didn't come from her mouth. It came from her chest. I've already infiltrated your bloodstream, little girl. You can't get me out unless you spill all of your blood. Leave the Lemegeton here or else I will enter your brain and kill you. Just lay it here, nice and easy. No one needs to get hurt. Shit, this situation couldn't be any worse. You got both of us at a pinch. Haruka now has no choice but to give up the Lemegeton. Screw you. Huh? What are you saying? Do you want to die? I don't care. If I die, then Horace will just take the Lemegeton instead. Even if I won't get it now, I'll get it later. Now that I know his face. Besides, you're just bluffing, right? Yes, you're correct. I'm not going to die here. I'm going to live and kill the king. Haruka opened the Lemegeton and looked at me. I won't fail. I never fail. Horace, you don't mind... Sister Haruka. Jinsei? Jinsei arrived behind us, breathing heavily. Sister Haruka, I came back for you. The armor's in here. You're in danger. I won't ever abandon you. Brother Jinsei? You're dying, right? Your injuries, you won't recover from them, right? That's perfect. A strong chill went down my spine. I could feel Haruka's aura resonating through the hallway. It wasn't evil, it was something else. Far more sinister than just evil. Jinsei, your empty shell should be useful for the last time. There is an invader inside my body. Use half of your soul to destroy the invader. Haruka, what are you doing? I understand. Go on, use it. Wait, what's going on? Stop this madness right now. Don't tell me you're gonna... Asgoitia. The Lemegeton started shining in a creepy pale light. Don't do it. Theurgia Goetia. Stop. Paulina. I shoved Haruka and tried to grab the Lemegeton. Almadal. I grabbed her hand and wrestled with her arm in order to get the Lemegeton. Don't do it! I finally beat Haruka and went in to take the Lemegeton. I'm so close, just one more second to snatch it from her hand. Notoria. I felt the power of the Lemegeton gathering in the air, moving towards Jinsei. But I was completely helpless. I could only watch as that power burst up and shattered my hope for Haruka. I grabbed the Lemegeton, but it was too late. No. Sister Haruka, become what you are, destined to be. Jinsei fell on the ground. He had no strength left to get up. We'll continue forward. Half of Jinsei's soul is currently fighting for control over the arm's water body. Haruka spit the water on the ground. The spit smelled like the sewer. Thank you, Brother Jinsei, for getting this sucker out of my lungs. Goodbye, arm. Goodbye, Brother Jinsei. Haruka drew her dagger and prepared to stab the spit on the ground. Wait. Let go of me. You, what the hell did you do? Just let me stab the water and then we'll talk. No, this puddle now contains Jinsei's soul too. We mustn't sacrifice him to kill the arm. Just let me fucking go already. Ugh. But if you stab this puddle, you'll kill Jinsei too. So what? So what? Are you serious right now? He's your comrade, your brother. Are you that cold that you would kill your friends to achieve your goal? Friends? I don't have friends. I have tools. Now get out of my way. No, I won't let you do it. Jinsei saved my life earlier. I owe him for that. I grabbed Haruka's arms from behind and dragged her away from the spit mark. Let go of me. If we don't kill him right now, the arm will retake control of his body and use his magic to return to his original body. Haruka bent over and kicked me in the balls. Ugh. I let go of her and held my balls in pain. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My voice was much higher than usual. Haruka used the opportunity and leapt on the spit mark with her dagger. No. I think I heard an agonized scream from the puddle, although that may have just been my imagination. I jumped on Haruka and pinned her to the ground. We did it, Horace. We killed it. I looked to the side nervously. The spit mark was replaced by a red puddle. No, god damn it. My body was shaking in rage. What happened, Horace? Why are you so angry? Fuck you, you evil piece of... I wanted to punch her. I wanted to slap her. My hand rose up and then went down. I punched the floor next to her head. Now it is the time to celebrate. We killed an arm. Why? Why did you do it? Jinsei believed in you. He said you can be good inside. And then you just killed him like a fly. I was so confused and angry. I didn't know what to feel. The hope that I could change Haruka crushed down on me. Was I led astray this whole time? The sun finally set down, but instead of slowly declining, it shined brilliantly and went out with a massive explosion of light. The light washed down on the mansion, cleansing evil and uncovering secrets. Haruka's body started to shake. I killed... Haruka, what happened to you? Not that it matters anyway, you're just an evil... Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Sorry? Since when do you say sorry after... I know how much it hurts you. I know you're confused. I know you're angry. You don't get... Haruka slowly reached out for my cheek. The palm of her hand was smooth and cold. It's okay. Everything's okay. You don't know what happened and why. That's understandable. That's normal. Anyone would. Her hand and her smile acted as a source of peace and stability. The coolness of her hand resting on my cheek drew out the rage river of my anger. But... Shh, everything will get better. I promise you that we will be happy in the end. Everything. Everything is collapsing around me. All the decisions I made so far were in the belief that you could be a good person. And now you killed the demon who... I know. Her voice soothed my pain and confusion. That voice, it was the same voice... It was the same Haruka I knew back in Alteria. I know I'm a bad person. I can't be helped. I'm already corrupted. Haruka slid beneath me and put her hand on my back, but I'm still grateful to you. For caring for me, and I felt Haruka's chest lying on my back. Her hands embraced me. For loving me. You know? Of course I did. Have we ever seen our main character before? I'm not sure that we have. I knew you were in love with me, and to be honest, I was pretty happy. Haruka's grip tightened. I could feel her heart beating non-stop through her chest. Because I love you too. You do? My emotions became a mishmash of happiness, confusion, and grief. Yes, the moment you saved my life. I saw how kind you were. I realized how far you would go for your friends. Then why didn't you say anything? Because I knew you would reject me. No, I wouldn't even dream of... You may say that now, but if you knew the truth, you would have rejected. Then what is the truth? Please tell me. I'm so confused and hurt. The Order, the humans, this whole world. They're using you. Haruka's breathing stroked my neck. I'm the only one you can trust. I am your truth. Soon everything will clear out and you shall see me in my full glory. In the sea of chaos and uncertainty, hanging between life and death while we dance to a diabolic tune composed by a mysterious traitor. You can count on me. Why? You can be the traitor too. Because I'm the only one who loves you. And because of that, I will never hurt you. There are others. Others I must hurt. Millions of them. But not you. Never you. Haruka, you're the traitor, right? No. Then you know who he is? Yes, I knew right from the start. All the mysteries spreading the plague of doubt inside your mind. I know the answers to all of them. Tell me. I cannot. Why? And why'd you even bother mentioning it? To prepare you. Before the traitor will reveal himself, and you'll need to make a choice. I want you to know who truly cares about you. You care about me? Yes, I'm the only one who does. Don't be swayed by anyone who says otherwise. Hey, stop right there. Two guards appeared in the end of the hallway. Oh, must they ruin our private time together? Well, Horace, my love, next time we talk, you'll already know who I am. Goodbye. Haruka's hand started to glow in a bright green light. Magic? Indeed. The green light enveloped me with a soothing warmth. Stop what you're doing, I'll catch you. I'll see you on the other side. Sweet dreams. That can't be Haruka, she can't use magic, she completely changed her personality. What the shit? The whole world darkened and I got sucked into an endless warmth of light. Huh? I'm in the basement again. Did I teleport somehow? I don't know, everything's so blurry. And I'm so tired. So tired. My muscles are completely depleted of energy. All my body wants to do now is just lie down and rest. Want to sleep. Horace? Horace, I'm here. That voice. Haruka? It's time to tell you all the answers. After you've truly seen me. Well, that was a planned encounter. We will finally execute the most important part of my plan. I'll ready my troops, but the most crucial role belongs to you. The best I can do is check. Only you can turn this into a checkmate. I'll equip you with all the knowledge you need to convince her. Due to the limits of my powers, these dreams can be forgotten, and thus you won't remember anything I said to you. I will put it to your subconscious, though. So just think a little bit and you'll find the answers right away. You must be tired of me talking, so I'll get right to the main dish. My big secret is... And with that, we should wrap this episode up. This is a long one. This is going to be a long trek, but I think we're getting somewhere. I can't believe we lost Jensai, though. He was like our best friend now. He was so cool. Oh, I love Izo as well, though. I don't see how this is going to turn out, because her personality completely changed. I feel like she's not even the same person. Yeah. I don't know, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.